Hey, this is Daniel Norton. I'm here in my studio in New York City with Pauline.
Hi.
And we're in the office of the studio, which you guys probably don't see very often. I had an idea to do this shot in here using bounce light on the couch, but it kind of didn't work out exactly the way we wanted to do it. And when she went and kind of was looking out the window, I thought, actually, this is a pretty good shot here. So you always want to be, when you're working on location, this is location for me, like studios here, location, right? When you're on location, you want to look for what's there, right? Don't be so fixated on what you wanted to do. But I did want this to feel kind of natural, so what I'm doing is I'm bouncing light. And bounce light has that feel a lot of times because the light's coming through windows and stuff, it's bouncing around. You know, normally you're not being lit when you're inside, unless you're a model and they just walk around with lights all the time. But my lights are out here. So I've got Profoto B1X. It is bouncing into a 4-foot Chimera frame with a silver gold reflector. I wanted this warm feel because it's supposed to be inside, and usually inside light to me means warm. So it's bouncing in here and not hitting her at all, right? Because I'm going to redirect it using a Brooklyn reflector. And this Brooklyn reflector is going to come in and give her kind of this like bit of little pocket of light like she might have if she was inside. The other light in this situation is a B2, which is bouncing off of just a white wall over here. And it has a quarter CTB on it, which is giving us kind of a cool light, which feels like the window light because it's rainy out. It's a rainy day. So the first thing I want to do is figure out my exposure so the window looks the way I want it. And we see kind of where we're at. So I'm going to frame it up. I'm at 200th of a second, 1.8, going for that shallow depth of field. Now, you know I shoot tethered, but my computer's way out there because we don't really have room for it in here. So I'm using actually Capture Pilot right now. This is from Capture One. It allows me to see the shots from the computer. So yeah, it looks dark as we would expect. The outside looks gloomy, but still bright, which is what we want. You look great, I'm sure. You know, it's a silhouette, but she looks good. But let's turn our lights on. Let's see what happens. I'm using the Profoto A1 here. It's just a remote. Here I'm not using it as a flash. So let's frame up a shot and see what this looks like. We've got the Brooklyn reflector on her. Boom. We'll take a peek at it. Oh yeah, that looks nice. So this brings in like a really quick JPEG, and then if you want to kind of check for sharpness or whatever, you can bang it up and it'll jump in here and do that. And we see it's nice and crispy. That's really pretty. Let me stand here and look at my picture for a minute. Okay, now I'm done. Here we go. All right. So Capture Pilot's really useful, especially if you're working with like clients and stuff or makeup artists and hairstylists. They could actually load it up on their cell phone and be watching the shots as they come in. And you can set, you know, whether or not they can control it, thus like mark them, 1 star, 2 star, whatever, or let them have no control, depending on, how weird they are and if you want them touching your pictures. Good. That's nice. Good. You can tell it's rainy, but it's not that cold because if it was, she'd be really warm sitting on the radiator. People that live in the South that have no idea what she's sitting on, that's what it is. Haven't gotten that question before. I'm just throwing it out there. All right, one more. Good. Good. Pretty. Nice. All right, let's take a peek. Make sure we got something good. Oh, yeah. Flip through this. Looks good. Pretty. Yeah, this is really pretty. What's cool about this this Brooklyn reflector is that it can kind of move around, and change position, which makes it very organic. Yeah, there we go. One more. Good. Last one. Perfect. Cool. Excuse me while I look at my pictures. You can show her and be like, look.
I like it.
She's like, he likes it. Good. Sure. All right. So when you go on a location or into an environment, it oftentimes is a good idea to kind of look at what's there and think about what might naturally be the light that was there, so it feels kind of more real, especially if you're doing something that's more lifestyle-y, like this sweater is very casual, we're not shooting some high-fashion weird thing. So we want it to feel natural. We balance the windows, they're a little bit bright, but the light in the room feels very bouncy and warm because that's what you get when you walk into a room like this. So I'm going to put Pauline's information in the description. You guys can follow her. Be sure to follow me, Daniel Norton Photographer, subscribe to Adorama TV, and ring the bell, and I'll see you next time on set.